Look at me now, look at me now. Oh, I'm getting paper. Look at me now. Oh.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Poison Ivery coming at y'all again. And before I get started, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the positive feedback that came from my first video where I performed my piece, My Generation. Um, this is one of my newer pieces, so it's untitled, and I will be looking back at it just so it can come out better than me trying to memorize it quick so I can do this. But hope you guys enjoy and keep that positive energy coming. So I can keep going. So here we go. Just a mere embryo swimming in the womb of their mother, closest to her 'cause they didn't know if they'd have a father. Coming into this vicious world of violence, hate, and crime. Scared to come out, not knowing if there'll be a next time. Growing up, surrounded by the streets, living in hell on earth, but never forgetting to grace the woman that gave him birth. Let's go through the ages 10, 11, at 12, they're deadly. Raised in the ickies because the projects never had a daddy. No one to shoot hoops or throw a pitch. No one to teach him how to spit game at chicks. So he looks at the streets as a dad to raise him and teach him and replace the man that he never had. Smoking weed at age 13 because his street daddy told him that's the best way to escape reality. At age 15, he already knew how to load, cock, aim, and shoot, but never got caught because his daddy told him how to be slick. He also told him how to label his girls as a bitch, to label her as a dog, always something beneath him. But his dog stayed barking, so they ended up with a broken limb. Now, Daddy preferred him to have holes, someone that's easy to get on their back and knows how to give blows. Never seen him face to face, 'cause Street Daddy always said it's face down, ass up. And all the emotional stuff, he not supposed to give a function, 'cause Daddy taught him these mathematics. To add a space anywhere he can get it in. To subtract her clothes and put her back in a bend. Divide her legs so you can stick it in. Find the square root on how to make her scream, but deduct the fact that she's only 14. But if you multiply, you keep saying, man, that baby ain't mine. And every time he do it, it's the same damn line. Baby, ain't this mine? But boy, if you don't grow up and act like a real man with some sense, you gonna be bunking in the pen as someone else, bitch. If your street daddy was such a real man, he would have never put that gun in your hand. A real daddy would have put down the gun and gave you a book and returned all the stolen money you took. He would have had you sitting in church and not ditching class. He would have taught you how to keep a real job and stay on task. It's hard on a mother to raise a boy by herself. Not a man by her side to give her that help. But all he had to do was wake up from that dream. Never had a mother or a father as a crack fiend. Mother as a nurse and father as a doctor and hard working. Never had his girlfriend on YouTube twerking. He was lucky to live the life that he lived. That's why everywhere he went, he was always happy to give. But people never understood his vernacular because they had a gargantuan way of over exaggerating his particulars. And his friend Marcus getting shot was a tragedy. That's only because Marcus lived by his street daddy. And that's that people.